Okay, people. So, hey, do you ever get the, feeling that one you've watched a film, right? You've watched a film, and then it's like, how the hell didn't I know about this? Right? And not just the film, but the creators behind the film, especially when you find out it's their sixth piece. It's like, what's been going on? Why did no one tell me about these motherfuckers? Right? That is exactly the feeling I got when I finished Hellbender. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh, people. It is great. Now, here's the thing. I was meant to watch it as part of Final Girls Berlin. But, right, we were looking at interviews, and it it was felt that, hey, maybe we talk about it for the Shudder launch. And I was like, yeah, why not? I'm so glad I did that because, boy, I so want to talk to these people now. The film is, oh, it's crazy. It is crazy. So, right, it's from a filmmaking family. And when I say a filmmaking family, I mean a family, right? The mum, the dad, and the daughter wrote and directed. And the other daughter also stars in the film. You know what I mean? So we have John Adams, Toby Poser, and Zelda Adams. Zelda's the daughter. Okay. So yeah, they wrote and directed this. Um, they also wear a few hats too. Toby, she produces the film. John handles the music. Cinematography is John and Zelda. John edits the film. Toby handles costume design. John runs the sound. You know what I mean? Trey Lindsay handles visual effects. So, you know what I mean? We finally have someone else up in the mix, right? And then they all handle cameras. It's incredible, right? Oh, we also have Samantha Lindsay. She helps out with effects. So the film stars. So we have Toby Poser as the mother, Zelda as Izzy, uh, her sister Lulu Adams is Amber, John is the uncle. We have Rinzin Fonden as AJ, Kenzum as Ingrid, Sean Wilson plays a ranger, Judy Rosen plays the grandmother, Rob Figueroa plays the pool owner, Tez McKeegan is the shop owner. Um, yeah, John Adams Sr. is even in the piece as a man in the shop, right? Yo, how crazy. Right? Violet Adams is a kid in the village. It really is a family affair. Patricia Adams is a villager as well, you know? So, what is the film about? Well, I will tell you. 16-year-old Iddy, 16-year-old Izzy leads an isolated life on a lonely mountaintop. All she's learned is from her protective mum and the wilderness that swallows them. Izzy dreams of a live gig, but her mother thinks she's too sick and mustn't be around others. Questioning her illness and starve starved for companionship, Izzy sneaks down the mountain where she befriends Brazen Amber. Izzy is in heaven until a cruel drinking game with a live worm unleashes a new kind of hunger, 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 hunger. Yo, people, right? So I really had no clue, right? It was playing at Final Girls Berlin this year. You know what I mean? Just the visual of the poster was interesting. And yeah, I just basically try and look at everything. So it was just like, yeah, I'll look at this. You know what I mean? Why not? But yeah, I had no clue what it would be. So when it opens up and we've got this kind of olden time village, I'm like, oh, it's a period piece, right? And we have someone, doing the gallows jig. And you're like, oh, oh, okay. All right. They're really bringing you in. You know what I mean? We're starting hot. So we have all this crazy, then something insane happens, right? And out of nowhere, we're now in a gig. I, I say gig, it's a two-man gig, right? And we're like, wait, what, what, what just, what just happened? Right? You know what I mean? And we're like, um, oh, is this the opening? Oh, they got a funky opening, right? Opening credits. And then you realize, no, that's not what it is. And you're just like, huh, what do we have? Because we got the mother and the daughter, you know, they're kind of dressed like oh my gosh, who is that? Oh man. There was a rock group and the guy wore like the hat, right? The old timey top hat. You know what I mean? Can't think of who the fuck it is, but they're kind of dressed like that, like a kind of adamant kind of feel. You know what I mean? And you're like, whoa, this is interesting. And then we get into the film, right? And it's this crazy thing, but you're not quite sure what's going on, right? But it's this mother and daughter, and they're like real close, real close. It's like this real crazy bond. They're in a band together, and you're like, oh shit, okay. But you kind of get the feeling, all right, there's something off, and especially, you know, when I think the only inkling is, when the daughter's like, oh, can I come? The mum's like, I'm going into town, and daughter's, can I come? And it just gets brushed off, and you're like, what does that mean? Right? What's that? What's going down? So that's your first inkling. And then I think it's like 15, maybe 20 minutes in, then you get started and you're like, oh, oh shit. Okay. All right. What does this mean? Because it does play a little bit like maybe a kidnapping scenario, right? To be honest, yeah, when it started, I thought, oh, is that the twist? Is that the twist? You know what I mean? Some Stockholm syndrome kind of thing. You know what I mean? Because the mum seems real possessive. And also we see some real weird stuff, right? Like their diet. The diet is a bit off. Their diet is a bit off. And you're not quite sure, is this what we're really seeing? Or is this like, are they playing like with metaphors or something? Right? That's what you do wonder. And there's a shot of the mum sitting on the stairs and she's got a bowl in her lap, right? And she like eats a few bits, and you're like, oh shit, mum's snacking on sweets, right? And we find out what kind of sweets are later in the film. But yeah, this it really gives us a lot. But the twists, the twists are crazy. The twists are crazy, and also the turns the actors have to give us here. All right, because we really do feel Izzy's like hunger for friendship, you know? Like she seems very content in her own company. But I think once the worm, as it were, you know what I mean, the worm of knowledge comes into her sphere, you can see that worming away, and getting her thinking. And once she's thought of, oh, there's people, friendship. I could have a friend. Right? We see that. And it's just in like turns of the head, like coy little smiles, blushing. It is handled so well. It is handled so well. Izzy just exudes this shy girl. This shy girl, like looking for acceptance, but still not wanting to, upset her mum. Right? And all of this is there. But then we've got the mum, right, who is concerned with the daughter, who is thinking, what's happening? I think something's going on. Right. So we get all of that. People is great. Zelda and Toby kind of you know what I mean? They're our primary people in this film. And it's what they bring. What they bring. And mother and daughter in real life, you know, we get that bond, right? That bond really does come through the screen. Now, Lulu, right? Lulu isn't in it a lot, but again, man, Lulu is this, crazy character, Amber. And we have, she's that person who's like, who the fuck are you looking at? Oh, you just want to hang? Okay, let's hang. You know what I mean? Just that carefree kid. And that really does come across like, yo, roll with me, man. We're golden. Let's go. Right? That they just smash it. They really smash it. Now, the acting, the story is fantastic. Story is fantastic. Another thing that really works, right? So the mum and the daughter are in this band, and we often cut to them practicing and playing. Every time it's a different get up. But it's not just that, right? It isn't just, oh, we get some fun with the band, right? That's the amuse bouche in between scenes. No, people. These sequences are kind of shot like a music video, right? That's the thing. We get these crazy different camera angles and techniques at different moments in the film, right? So now we're in this music video, and it's incredible. It really brings you in. It gives you that feel. I mean, so it's this incredible camera work. There's a scene when Izzy is, walking along a waterfall, and the way the camera shifts angles, so we're going like looking up at her as she's stepping and moving. It's fascinating the different looks that we're given, right? But it's not at the expense of the film, right? It's not getting too crazy. So it's just like, I can't concentrate, man. Like that's too different from that. I'm out of the film. No, you're in it. It keeps you in. And then with these other effects that it hits you with, when some other stuff is going down, these trippy effects, which is incredible. Now, there are special effects too, right? I have to say, they have really nailed the I will never be able to lose my keys thing. You know what I mean? What they do with that? You're like, yo, okay. But there's this odd tunnel thing, and it all looks very good. Like, it's an indie film, but it doesn't look it doesn't look cheap. It doesn't look like, I mean, that was really good, but they didn't have enough to really make that pop. No, everything works. Everything pops. Everything is of a level. People, right? There's, I forget where, but there was some blurb going, the best film of the year. I mean, listen, it's only February, right? It is often crazy when people do that. Like, best film so far this year, like, not even so far this year. It's like the best film of the year. And it's like, yo, chill, son. It's February. But, hey, ain't gonna lie, this really is a great film. Right? This is really a great film, right? I I wouldn't be surprised if at the end of the year we are going. Hey, one of the highlights of the year was Hellbender. The quality is that good, honestly, people. So yeah, it hits Shudder. It's a Shudder exclusive, and people, it feels right. It feels so right that this is going to be a Shudder joint, right? It hits Thursday, the 24th of February. Yeah, Thursday is the 24th. I remember a minute, I'm like, oh, is that right? Did I get that right? Right. So this is, another perfectly great reason why you should get friggin' Shudder, people. You know what I mean? Really is. Because you need to check out Hellbender. You know what I mean? This family, not only did they act in, write, direct, also wrote the fucking music. I mean, if Hellbender isn't supporting, you know what I mean? Oh my gosh, Josh Homme's band, Queen of the Stone Age. Remember, this is like, yo, what's that? Yeah, they're not supporting Queen of the Stone Age. What the fuck is going on? I want to hear the music. You know what I mean? I was just like, oh, this song, this is some catchy shit. Okay. Okay. So, hey, go watch this film. Go. When have I ever steered you wrong, Pete? Come on now. It's me. This is Echo Chamber. We don't steer you wrong. All right. So go check out Hellbender. You really will not regret it.